For a group of Central High School students, a box of mismatched parts created a multi-week challenge of building a state-of-the-art robot to represent their school in the region's FIRST Robotics high school competition. The competition was founded by inventor and entrepreneur Dean Common, who hoped that their competition would help young people discover the excitement and the rewards of the science and technology industry. To compete, the Central students needed to take the box of parts and convert them into a well-functioning robot that could move on command and complete various challenges. Central Technology Education teacher Doug Dahman explains.
When we get it, it's called kit of parts. Basically, you get all the electronics and everything is in pieces. All the wiring comes in spools. There aren't any diagrams. You got to find your own wiring diagrams, and we learn how to read schematics and wiring diagrams to put all this stuff together. Basically, all these aluminum rods and all the aluminum on the chassis down on the bottom came as separate pieces. All the rest of this is all fabricated from stock aluminum that the kids did themselves in the machine shop.
How did the students decide where to start with their design?
On the first day, we actually spent probably 3 hours just thinking about designs, different things that we wanted to have on the robot, and we just started working from there.
The team of students spent hours after school building the robot. Several times during the building process, the team hit a roadblock.
We kind of spun our wheels for about 2 weeks with an electrical problem we had, where if we would have just gotten help the first week, I think we could have solved it, and we would have been one more week ahead.
Each student used individual areas of expertise to help build the robot.
I did basically the hardware. I did some of the wiring. I learned about that.
Senior Zachary Erickson was the team's sole programmer.
I came in with some programming knowledge already. So we just started off, we set up the programming environment, we got some practice code in, fixed some bugs, got it working, tested. There we go.
Once complete, the students boxed up the robot and shipped it off to the statewide competition.
And one of our great rookie teams from La Crosse, Wisconsin, team 4054. Coming in from La Crosse, give up for the Robo Raiders.
At the competition, the team worked to program the robot to successfully navigate different challenges, including crossing a bridge and shooting balls into a basket.
When we originally started, we thought we could shoot them manually, and at first we were doing it really well, moving it back and forth and seeing where we would want to shoot it, like how far away and how powerful. But as soon as we started playing the game for real, we realized it was going to be impossible to get exactly where we wanted to be, and then have perfect accuracy. So we started working on shooting it automatically at the beginning of the game, because that would actually give us more points. So throughout the tournament, we kept working on the programming, and by the end, we were making baskets.
Robo Raiders are trying to straighten that out.
The competition, held in Duluth, Minnesota, was bigger than what the Central students had envisioned.
Some of these teams had 50 people, there were 100 people for each team cheering. It was massive. People were so energetic there. There was so much energy. People loved doing this. You could just tell how much people loved creating robots, using the robots in a competition.
It's by far the neatest high school event I've been to. It was amazing. In the final matches, it was a stadium that's bigger than the lacrosse center. There was probably 2,000 people there. The energy was amazing.
The Central team received the Rookie Award for their efforts during the inaugural competition. The students learned a great deal from the competition.
I learned a lot about, machining, about the process, about how many little things go into creating, something like this. It may look simple to some people, but there's just a million different things that you have to do for it to come together and work.
Dahman hopes that the first competition will lead to some of the students choosing careers in technology and engineering.
If you look in the paper, you look on the Wisconsin website for the Department of Labor, there's tons of engineering jobs just in this area, and they're not being filled. And this is a really fun way to get kids into it, and to see the excitement, and to see all the problem solving in the design, and work with all the equipment, work with all the softwares.
I learned a ton. I thought it was really, really fun. If you do want to do something in engineering, something like that, it's a really, really good thing to start with.